everyone. I'm Gloria Mendoza, your state representative from the 14th Legislative District. My House Republican colleagues and I have been sounding the alarm about Washington's affordability crisis. And now that Democrats in Olympia have adopted the largest tax increases in our state's history, we have another problem. Washington is now one of the most expensive places in the nation to do business. Just a few weeks ago, Governor Ferguson awarded a $714 million contract to a Florida shipbuilder to construct the new hybrid electric ferries for Washington. Unfortunately, a Whidbey Island shipbuilder bid came in $350 million higher despite a 13% in-state preference given to the Washington shipbuilder. They couldn't compete against Florida. It's the first time in more than 50 years that a Washington ferry will be constructed outside of Washington state. How disappointing. This is not a reflection on the Washington employer. In fact, it is a direct reflection of the policies adopted by the majority Democrats in Olympia that have created an anti-business, anti-competitive, unaffordable job climate in Washington state. My House Republican colleagues and I, during session, warned Democrats that this would happen. They ignored our warnings. Unfortunately, now, this Washington state company and its employees will suffer the consequences of these bad policies. But wait, it gets worse. In 2017, CNBC ranked Washington as the best state in the nation to do business. That ranking has now fallen dramatically. CNBC now lists Washington as the 48th most expensive state in the nation for doing business. The Association of Washington Business reports at least 12% of Washington employers are considering leaving the state because of skyrocketing business taxes. And the Office of Financial Management says Washington's population growth is slowing as more people move to states with lower costs and lower taxes. Washington's families and businesses are struggling. But that didn't matter to the majority Democrats. They increased property taxes and punitive B&O tax increases, which consumers are now feeling through higher prices. They increased the capital gains tax, sales taxes to critical services, gas taxes, and they even increased taxes when you die. Combined with costly compliance burdens and a costly evolving regulatory landscape, this is why we lost this ferry bid, along with hundreds of Washington union jobs and millions of dollars in economic benefits. Look, if we don't reverse the course, it won't just be contracts leaving Washington. It will be workers, businesses, jobs, and families. My House Republican colleagues and I are committed to doing just that. We must focus on sound policy solutions that restore affordability and foster business in our state. That includes hard conversations about budget reforms, tax reductions, and regulatory changes that welcome employers to Washington instead of making it impossible for businesses to compete with other states. Quite frankly, I am very concerned for the stability of Washington businesses and workers. We need to fix this problem. Please join me in this effort. Let's keep Washington jobs in Washington. I welcome your comments. Call, write, or email my office. Together we can create a better Washington to live, work, and raise our families. I'm State Representative Gloria Mendoza.